MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I don't think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Now in the box, number 10. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story picks it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
So stepping in, Starling Marte. His career numbers against this pitcher, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Popped him up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the left fielder. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, he's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Well, he has some trouble with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Boom goes the dynamite. It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marte going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's Ryan Mcmahon now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. And if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Stephen Brault comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Stephen Brault.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Standing in, Kyle Freeland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Bell brings it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Rockies lead this one 6-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Settling in now, Trevor Story. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready to take his hacks again, David Dahl, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Daniel Murphy, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready now, Ryan Mcmahon trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rockies 8 and the Pirates nothing. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 43, Stephen Brault.
So striding forward now, Stephen Brault. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still 8-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Raimel Tapia. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Tapia.
First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. The second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Digging in, Kyle Freeland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marte. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches as the lead holds at 8-0. Up next for the Buccos, number 10 back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
Number 10.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Tapia is right there, one down.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gregory Polanco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Plate now, Trevor scored. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score foul, but it hung the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, David Dahl, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Third baseman,
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Booyah! So a 3-run shot to left center as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Ryan Mcmahon. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Digging in once again, Raimel Tapia. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Line toward right center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 21.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kyle Freeland. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Boy, and caught off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Polanco is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a 3-run shot to right center field as this lead got even wider. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting.
In now, David Dahl.
David.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Standing in now, Ryan Mcmahon lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Josh Bell. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Down the first baseline. Murphy has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 18-0. Francisco Liriano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So digging in now, Raimel Tapia. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
Now at the plate, Tony Walters. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. One out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Marte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
At the plate, Kyle Freeland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Now batting, Adam Frazier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1. Here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Francisco Liriano, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Diaz, base runner at first with 1 out. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 10.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 10. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. Hit back up the middle. Mcmahon fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and they remain well behind. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Charlie Blackmon. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has...
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Number 10 is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping into the box, David Dahl. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Nolan Arenado.
Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy.
The first baseman.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Polanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 20-0.